everyone, I'm Kathleen Hansen, and you found my Vocal Warmups with Kathleen YouTube channel. I have a few top 5 lists for singers for you heading into the new year. These are quick videos that you can listen to while you're finishing up your year-end or your New Year's tasks. Then, when you get a chance, I hope you'll also check out my Vocal Warmup app for singers. Links are below. Today, I'm going to talk through 5 of my top tips for great singing. I guess Olaf's going to help with this one. Tip number 1 for singers. Singing is a skill that can be learned and improved. Many people think that either people just can or can't sing, and that's the end of it. With practice and with dedication, however, you can get better and better. These aren't nebulous statements either. Just like learning a skill like driving or practicing your golf swing or learning to cook, there are specific things singers can do to become more proficient. Work with a good vocal coach and they can help you with your next best steps. Right, buddy? Tip number 2 for singers. Make sure you are well aligned. I like to stay away from the words stand up straight or sit up straight because that often brings in tension and tight abdominal muscles. I like to recommend that people balance their skeletons in an upright and aligned position so that muscles can be recruited for other things. That said, we tend to curve our shoulders forward and let our head sag forward, so we might want to take a moment to make sure that the chest feels open but relaxed and that our head is balanced right on top of the spine without the chin jutting out. This might feel a bit like having a long back of the neck and a short front of the neck for you. Tip number 3 for great singing, find the right amount of relaxation while you sing. Now, we can't be 100% devoid of tension, or we'd just be a pile of human on the floor. But as many vocal coaches will tell you, tension anywhere in the body leads to tension in the voice. The places that are most important to look for and to release tension include the shoulders, the neck and throat area, and the jaw and the tongue. Simply being more aware of tension and releasing it will help you sing better right away. Tip number 4, develop proper breathing habits. This one is hard because some people overbreathe, some people underbreathe, and some people breathe inefficiently or even upside down with the chest moving way too much. With efficient singing, we have the right amount of air to sustain the vibration that we need so that the vocal folds can work for us. Too much air, or air that's moving too fast, can actually work against us. The easiest way to find your natural breathing is to lie on a flat surface with your knees slightly bent and notice how your body relaxes into breathing. Then transfer that feeling to sitting or standing. And tip number 5 for singers, keep at it and don't give up. As I mentioned before, singing is a skill that can be improved. You need to be willing to let go of what isn't serving you, experiment, and try new things. This isn't an instant fix or an overnight process. There are lots of great vocal warm-ups and exercises that you can use to become your own best voice teacher. That said, I'd highly recommend working with a vocal coach to make sure that you are keeping your voice and your body safe as you work. Keep singing, and I will see you next time. Now, we can't be 100% devoid of tension. Olaf!